Hey Alpha Shooters, it's Tim from alphashooters.com. So if you saw my last video, I did a comparison between the new 2-600 and the 1-400 at various focal lengths using my dog Frank to test for autofocus capabilities. And I also used 4 different cameras. So I've got another comparison for you this time, but it's not featuring Frank, I'm afraid. It is featuring a bird, and this particular bird is the red kite. So unfortunately this time I didn't have time to test 4 different cameras since my time there was limited. So I decided to go with the Sony a7III, as it's probably the camera that more people will be pairing with the 2-600 or the 1-400 than the Sony a9. I also used the 1.4 teleconverter on the 1-400, taking it to 560. And the 2-600, I shot that wide open at 600, and of course the 1-400 with a telly was shot at 560 wide open, which in this case is f8. The shutter speed I used was 2000th of a second. Like I mentioned, wide open. I used auto ISO. I used a wide focus area for tracking. I turned the tracking sensitivity up to 5, and I also used this Olympus EE1 dot sight to help make finding the birds and tracking them in the sky a lot easier than using the EVF. So I have to thank F1 in the Sony Alpha Wildlife Shooters group that I run for that tip, because that has really been very, very useful, and if you're not using a dot sight for birds in flight, I can highly recommend it. So with that said, yeah, I'll just let you watch the video. So first of all, I got some video just showing locking on, tracking, following the birds in the sky, and after that I'll show some sample photos. However, I don't recommend taking too much from the sample photos on YouTube. Instead, I'd recommend checking down in the description field or the pinned comment, where you'll find a link to my comparison article on my website alphashooters.com, and there you can download full-size sample images and you can compare them to your heart's content. So with that said, I'll let you watch the video.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Then tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. Sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything running out of time. Every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, 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 we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars. We can sleep under the stars, oh the stars, oh the stars. We can do what we like, like. We can do what we like, like. Baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, 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 baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young. Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night.
And I'm back, so I hope you found that video helpful. Now, what I forgot to mention earlier was that all of those shots and video footage was shot handheld, and I was using mode 2, panning on each of the lenses. Now, in terms of keeper rate, I got roughly 10% more keepers from a 2-600 than I did with a 1-400 with a 1.4 teleconverter. However, from those keepers, every single one shot with a 2-600 was sharper than those shot with the 1-400 and the 1.4 teleconverter. However, like I said earlier, if you check down in the description field or pinned comment, you'll find a link to my comparison article between these lenses where you can download full-size comparison images to compare yourself, so you don't have to just take my word for it. Also, if you're on Facebook, please do check out the Sony Alpha Wildlife Shooters group that I run. You'll find many members already shooting and posting lots of images with the 2-600 and also the 1-400. So yeah, if you're looking for a lens for birds in flight and you can't decide between the 2-600 or the 1-400 and the 1.4 teleconverter, then my recommendation, providing you don't mind the additional weight of the 2-600, then go for the 2-600 and save yourself roughly $1,000. It really is a very nice lens. So with that said, if you found the video helpful, a thumbs up would be appreciated. If not, please let me know down in the comments how I can improve. And until next time, happy shooting.